crazy. The contact, impact, I want that daily. Our breath getting deeper, deeper lately. I like that, baby, 'cause I can't get enough. Yeah, I can't get enough. Yeah, I can't get enough of your love. Give me some more of it. I can't get enough. Yeah, 'cause I can't get enough.
Dice que no le es suficiente, está mal de la mente. Cuando está solita que entre, música para ponerla en ambiente, yeah. Ella quiere que como aquella vez, le busco todo. Todo lo que se pone bonito se le ve. Empezamos a pie y ahora andamos en el jet. Vamos a calentar, baby, tú. No se quiere olvidar, lo quiere recordar, baby.
'Cause I can't get enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get enough.
Latino que
Yeah, I can't get enough of your love. Give me some more of it. I can't get enough. Yeah, 'cause I can't crazy. I like that, you like that, so let's be crazy. The contact, impact, I want that daily. Our breath getting deeper, deeper lately. I like that, baby. Yeah. Ooh, no one's gotta know. We can keep it low key. I'll be fine alone, long as you're alone with me.
tell him.
So incredible, unforgettable on me. 'Cause I can't get enough.
Benny Blanco,
Yeah, I can't get enough.
Chibabi man, Selena.
Yeah, I can't get enough of your love. Give me some more of it. I can't get enough. Yeah, 'cause I can't get enough.
This Hassan Whiteside, you watching 2K TV. Get that rating up.
On this week's episode of 2K TV, we catch up with Hassan Whiteside, get the latest updates on the My Team Unlimited tournament, and of course, your top plays.
The Hornets making their grand entrance earlier. Looking good. Confident they can get the job done in front of their home crowd. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. A lot going on here in the Queen City. There's Tryon Street in Uptown Charlotte, home of the Hornets. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, Kyrie Irving rediscovered his maternal lineage with the White Mountain family of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. He lost his mother at a young age, and by connecting with her roots, he's found a piece of himself. The tribe gave him the name Little Mountain. Kevin?
Great story, DA. Thank you. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Dinwiddle.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Joe Harris is out there with Prince. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Allen in at the center position. And for Charlotte, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Graham in at the shooting guard position.
You know, Kevin, it wasn't a bad year for the Hornets last season. I mean, they missed the playoffs, but they were stuck in middle ground. I mean, they were right in the fight for it. This team wants to be a contender, but the best path to that goal isn't easy to see.
So the Hornets win the tip.
Charlotte ball.
Pass to Zeller. Shoots over Dinwiddle. Shot by Zeller, no good. And the playoff drought for the Hornets weighing on everybody's mind.
Oh, man, 3 years straight of missing the playoffs. 2002 was the last time the Hornets made it out of the first round. I can't find any sustained success from the franchise.
Now, here's Rozier after Taurean Prince's miss.
Oh, man, elevating his passing ability. Dimes like this from Rozier help him establish chemistry with his guys.
Allen, right side, over Zeller. Allen, that's good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
And the basket by Rozier.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Bridges, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Next foul! How about the balance and focus? Knock Bridges around all you want, but he is determined to score.
And for a player like Miles Bridges, the key, Chris, will be for him learning to play without the ball.
Yeah, well, he can finish. I mean, you saw that dunk in the dunk contest last year. But for him, Kevin, I mean, to be at his best, he needs to learn ways to get open and get looks at the rim in a consistent manner.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Hey, Chris, what do you think is the best way for a coach who has lost a locker room to get it back?
You just got to be honest and open, Kevin. You know, everyone's adults, and if you can't handle the information, then the onus is on that player. But just look at what happened in Minnesota last year. You know, just terrible in the locker room. It's not good for the fans, especially the hometown fans that believe in this young team. And so a lot of times it just comes down to clear, open communication.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Graham goes back up. No good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. And it's Harris off the drive. Here's Prince. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Rozier kicks to Bridges. There's the double team with Allen. Zeller inside, working on Allen. Shot by Zeller, no good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Here's Graham. Picked up 33 points in their last win against Golden State.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. He didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
Here's Temple. Graham defending. Temple gets the bucket. Here at Temple. Now Graham. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And the layup's good off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Nets trail by 5. Here's Temple, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Temple's got his second bucket tonight. The Hornets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. There's the pass to Washington. Rozier against Dinwiddle. Here's Graham. Off target with his 3. And so Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Here's Rozier after Taurean Prince's bucket. Pass to Washington. And it's in there.
I mean, that's just tremendous, stupendous work from Rozier. I mean, he's just so good at zipping the ball over to his teammates.
Nets trail by 3. Baseline J on the way, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. So it's the Hornets now. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. And the 6'6" point guard, Spencer Dinwiddie, second-round pick of the Detroit Pistons in 2014. You know, Greg, they might have wished they held on to him.
One of the most improved players in our league. Last season, he signed that 4-year, $48 million extension from the Nets, rewarding his growth.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And with the signing of Durant and Irving along with DeAndre Jordan, Greg, are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the better team a season ago. After stealing the Knicks' thunder in free agency, acquiring the superstar talent, they're poised to steal the Knicks' cultural relevance as well.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the score by Charlotte. That one goes. Count it.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, and so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. Not a lot of game left to play.
Bangs home the trifecta. The Nets have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Here's Allen. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And here is Graham. Pass to Zeller. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Iman Shumpert's checked in for the Nets.
Iman Shumpert.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
The pass to Rozier. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Here's Washington. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Zeller.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Over Allen. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Dinwiddie. Wasted no time on that one.
Spencer.
Dinwiddie's got 10 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Over in the corner, Rozier. And again, the Hornets missing. The Nets with the lead. Here's Shumpert. Allen trying to break free. And that one's good. Shumpert.
Shumpert should show off his quickness like that all the time. Love how he just sliced his way inside.
Rozier, the pass to Washington. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Allen. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Here's Rozier following the bucket by the Nets. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And Amon Shumpert, a player who is now mostly used, Chris, as a specialist on defense.
Yeah, the offense really hasn't been there for Shump his whole career, but he can get you a few here and there. Still has great length, and you love his energy on the defensive end. He can bother opposing guards.
Some changes here for the Hornets. Marvin Williams is checked in for Washington. Batum comes in for Miles Bridges. And Monks subbed in for Terry Rozier. Williams passes to Graham. Back to Williams. He kicks it to Graham. 5 on the clock to end the cold streak. The rebound by the Nets.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And here's Jordan outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And stolen by Jordan. And there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist by Jordan. Shumpert's got his second bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Graham. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And you like the sharp passing from Williams, a long, tall player who scans the floor.
Here's Jordan. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
One of the more positive attributes of Zeller, the explosiveness to play above the rim on a regular basis.
And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Now here's Batum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Williams. Hornets trail by 13. Graham with the ball. He has 6. Inside. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And stolen by Graham. And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Dishes it to Monk. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Nets go the other way with it.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. After the missed 3 from Malik Monk. Musa with the bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
The Hornets shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Monk, no one around him. Charlotte, no good that time either. Brooklyn leading by 17. Here's Jordan. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The shot's good from Monk.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot especially inside. He's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Jordan's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Graham, guarded by Shumpert. Batum for three, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Over Zeller, and that one goes long. Hornets trail by 17. Batum attacking. And the dunk by Zeller.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
Here's Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Well, how often do we hear it, Greg? I mean, you got to take care of the basketball. I mean, they got to be much more disciplined tonight.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Spencer Dinwiddie firing on all cylinders for Brooklyn. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Nets leading by 17. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Monk and Batum, the wing.
Brooklyn foul.
Williams and Zeller make up the front court. And it's Graham in at the point guard.
That's his first.
Well, the former Tar Heel Marvin Williams isn't a primary offensive weapon on this team, but he could chip in with some solid shooting when other options are taken away.
Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Williams. And C-Webb, as you mentioned, for Williams, he can shine if teams don't focus on him.
Yeah, Kevin, and he's always had a smooth skill set near the basket. Solid enough shooter from range to make you pay if you leave him alone.
He's perfect from the line this time. And the Charlotte franchise has been stuck in the middle for so long with Kemba Walker leaving this summer in free agency, Greg. Is it time for them to hit the reset button?
A rebuild does seem in order. I'm not sure they have the stomach for it, but they need to tear it down to the studs and start over.
Oh, and Batum has the lethal pull-up, Jimmy. If you don't get a hand up, you face the consequences of seeing him drain that shot.
Here's Shumpert. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Shumpert's got 6 points.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. Hornets trail by 17. To the middle. A nice shot by Zeller. He's got 8.
Look, he has a good feel for the painted area. Zeller, never in a rush, very deliberate with his moves.
And it's Shumpert penetrating. Misses from short range.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
And then Monk with the dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
That's tipped.
And Batum has arms that go on forever and ever and ever, which is why he's so dangerous when it comes to shot blocking.
Here's Monk. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Monk for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And it's good for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Graham surveying the floor. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Charlotte shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Injuries can play such a big part in a player's career. Which guys strike you, Chris, as the biggest what-if stories had they stayed healthy?
Wow. I mean, you got to start, in my mind, I got to go to, a guy like a Grant Hill. He was Mr. Triple-Double. You know, he and Jason Kidd, to me, were almost the same players, just in different bodies when Grant started his career off in Detroit. And to see him get injured, man, that just hurt me because he had so much potential. Even though he had a great career, I still think about him. How about Greg Oden, who got hurt in his senior year, had to shoot free throws with his left hand, and then he comes into the league, and the big fella just had to battle injuries, and feel sorry for that big fella because he was so skilled in the game. They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
And the Hornets miss again. Nets leading by 14. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And a 4-year player at Baylor, Taurean Prince, something of a surprise lottery pick back in 2016. But Greg, he's become a very valuable player.
You know, he's one of those two-way power wings that it seems every team wants. A dependable three-point marksman who holds his own defensively.
Empezamos a pie y ahora andamos en el jet. Vamos a calentar, baby, tú. No se quiere olvidar, no quiere recordar, baby.
Can't get enough. Yeah, can't get enough. Yeah, can't get enough of your love. Give me some more of it. I can't get enough. Yeah, 'cause I can't get crazy. I like that, you like that, so let's be crazy.
And here's a look at some stats for Temple. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging about 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
Hornets trail by 16. Now, here's Monk. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And again, the Hornets missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
He gets that one.
Joe Harris.
Here's Rozier. 7 points in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
tipped and stolen by Prince. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
The shot by Williams, no good.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Monk. For Brooklyn, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Prince. And both free throws good for Prince. And so it's Charlotte with it. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Bridges, no one around him. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
From the baseline, Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 8 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Charlotte calls timeout. Hey, Chris, this year pioneer Chuck Cooper inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Long overdue, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was the first African-American player ever to be drafted. I mean, let's just think about that. The Jackie Robinson of basketball. He paved the way, and what he endured, and his teammates, by the way, of all colors, is well documented. And I think the Celtics need to, and I think they will retire his number 11 and have it hang up in that famed Raptors of theirs over there.
I agree.
Get you some, just can't wait till I get with some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, get you some, just can't wait till I get me some.
Can't match my tribe. I don't know how he stay fly. My God, my vibe, more of a shrimp and a lobster guy. I may go check my mobster ties. No jive, both sides. No lies, stuff working oversized. This point I'm waiting.
Well, these are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA over the course of the past 10 games. 5th best, Spencer Dinwiddie.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
It's fun to watch these guys in action. Their creativity, the vision they have. It's point guard play at its best.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Shot on the wing. Here's Prince. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Rozier the pass to Washington. Bridges for 3. And another 3 for Charlotte. Bridges.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Nets leading by 20. Here's Temple. Again, the Nets for 2.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
In the corner, it's Monk. Trying his luck from deep. The shot off that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
It's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Nobody near Williams. Off target from 3-point range. Net shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The Nets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Shot to stop the run, and it's sent back by Allen. Prince kicks to Temple. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Temple's got 8 points.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Right wing. Here's Rozier. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 11.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That's his first foul. Now Rozier. He had 25 points in the win against Golden State.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Here's Monk.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Off the inbound, no good.
Yeah, first year for Coach Borrego as a head coach, but he had a solid start. He's from the Popovich coaching tree. He was given the reins of the Hornets, and he was tasked with improving their offense.
And here is Rozier. 9 points in the game so far. For 3, Bridges, and he's good on the 3 ball. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
That one drops for him. And with Borrego as coach, the offense certainly was more fluid.
Yeah, Borrego, he stresses ball movement. He encourages his players to look for early offense, more spacing in his system that benefits the whole roster.
Rozier looking around. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Temple gets the bucket.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
And the Hornets shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Charlotte moving it around. From deep, Williams. Rebound, Brooklyn. Prince has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harris with it. Bridges covering. Here's Prince. A rebound by Washington.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
In the corner, it's Monk. 3-pointer on the way. Drills it from outside. Monk's got 7 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. Bridges dishes to Williams. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
And he comes up with the deuce.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Charlotte calls timeout. Chris, are there specific types of plays where you feel the whistle gets blown maybe a little too often and a little too early?
Well, sometimes for a guard, when he's defending the guard and the pick and roll comes and he fights through that pick, and as a guard, offensive player, I can stop and let you bump into me and shoot the ball. I think the refs just have to be smart with it. Sometimes it's a foul, but every time it's not, just because of the situation or the flop. And also, you just don't want players to be bailed out when the defender is in a good position. But that's what makes the game so great, is the fact that as an offensive player, you got to try to manipulate and find out where you can sneak yourself in the gray areas of a rule. And as a defensive player, how can you use your skill, your will, and then your IQ not to get caught with your hand in the cookie jar?
Teams changing it up here.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Nicholas Batum. He's averaging 3 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
Bridges for 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
And stolen by Zeller. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And no good that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Count that one.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Batum with the 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Claxton. Again, the Nets for 2.
Claxton. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. But Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Timeout called the Nets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
With a quick break on the court, we've got some time to show you the list of the top rookie shot blockers over the course of the last month. You look at Washington, an intimidating defender, 3rd in the league.
He's been a factor on the inside, an impressive stretch for him defensively.
From the wing, yep, that one goes in there. Washington's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Got that one up quick.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Pass to Batum, 3-pointer, and another 3 for Charlotte.
Well, Batum is a volume 3-point shooter. If he has any space whatsoever, he's pulling up, most likely connected.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Hornets shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Going to the line, Nicholas Batum. Shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum.
Well, so far, if you look at the totality, Batum has put together a very impressive career. He's had a great stroke from outside in addition to his outstanding defense.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Graham. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Graham's got 8 points.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Shumpert, and finished off by Shumpert.
Oh, you better clog all lanes to the basket. If you don't, Shumpert will torch you with a dunk.
And so it's Brooklyn, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. They're serious about cutting into this deficit. It's gut check time. Ugh. You hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. Ugh. You got to check your gut, Ernie. Ugh. Gut check time, Ernie.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Dinwiddie checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Jared Allen is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Harris. And it's Temple in at the 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
For Brooklyn, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Dinwiddie at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. The Hornets shooting about 42% so far. Here's Graham. In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's off from three-point range.
Hornets foul. P.J. Washington. That's his first personal foul.
Puts it up off the inbound. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Prince. Prince has got 3 assists tonight. And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. Dinwiddie with the steal. An easy 2 points on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 6 here in this quarter.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
And Charlotte can't hang on to the ball.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Allen. First in field goal percentage, 11th in rebounding, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage.
And registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Rozier. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Prince against Bridges. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got 17.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Graham, guarded by Prince. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Temple. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Temple's got 19 points.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
And he makes that one. 21 points in the game.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 16-5 run. Here's Dinwiddie. Allen. It's good on the putback.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Over to the left wing. And it's Rozier missing. The Nets have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong.
Foul call. Devontae Graham. That's his 1st personal foul.
On the wing, Harris. Defended by Bridges. 2 points. That one goes.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Out to the right wing. Graham. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Graham's got 10.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Temple gets the bucket.
2 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with Greg, I think a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
Basket good.
And solid at just cutting through the defense. Give Bridges a lane, and he'll make you pay.
Shoots over Graham, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. For 3, Bridges. Brooklyn with the rebound. Allen's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Temple can't get it to go.
Oh, no. Sloppy finish. D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it. What a game he's having on the boards. Even their big fellas can't keep him off the glass.
Goes up the baseline. Again, the Nets for 2. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
He plays with such intensity. It seems like Zeller's motor is always running. Certainly was there on that putback.
The Hornets pull it in.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot. D has got to do something to take away his three-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
Here's Temple. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Graham. Dinwiddie covering. To the paint. Here's Washington. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Prince. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Devontae.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Sunday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And for the matchup with the Bulls, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
The first one falls for him. Some changes for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Washington. Batum comes in for Bridges. And Monks subbed in for Rozier. And both free throws good for Prince.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Graham kicks to Batum. Passes it to Graham. Puts up a 3. Allen with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
2 points.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Charlotte shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. And the Hornets miss again. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Wing shot on the way. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 10 points for Jared Allen. Graham kicks to Batum. Williams, that's for 2. The rebound by Prince. Prince has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Baseline jumper. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Oh, yeah. It's got to be nice to have that combination of height and skill. You know you can get your shot off pretty much against anyone. He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
On its way from Monk for 2. And too long on the shot.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Prince misses. The Hornets shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Here's Graham. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
Harris inside the line. Again, the Nets for 2.
Harris.
Here's Graham. He's got 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Harris, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
To the wing on the left. Monk for 3. It's not going to go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Prince, the pass to Allen. Here's Harris. And it falls over the rim and in.
Joe Harris.
Harris has got 16 points.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Claxton.
Well, last season, Kev, Malik Monk got more chances on the floor. He still showed a bit of inconsistency, and that's going to be something that he'll have to smooth out with time.
Hornets shooting 2.
Chris, you forget just how young Monk was when he came into the NBA.
Yeah, true. His game was very raw, and it's still a work in progress. But you see the flashes of what he's capable of. And, Kevin, ultimately, you want him to be better on the defensive end as well.
Timeout called, the Nets.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment. The Hornets dance team. Make some noise.
In for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. David Nwaba comes in for Taurean Prince. Musa, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Dinwiddie. That free throw, no good.
And was last season really the first full season we got to see Malik Monk? Was given a sizable part of the rotation and showed why he was a lottery pick for this team.
No good on the second free throw. During most of his rookie season, Monk was relegated to the bench.
Not sure if it was development or opportunity. Hard to say for Monk. Fact is, you can see the knack for scoring he has, even if he's a bit of a volume scorer at this point.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
2 points.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Nice. Look how alert Shumpert is. He knows whenever one of his teammates is open to get him to rock.
Graham with the ball. 12 points for him. Monk for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Monk's got 10 points in the game.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
He gets it in there.
Oh, look, when Shumpert has it going on, you better get him the rock. He has such an effortless shooting motion.
Graham kicks to Monk. He dishes it to Zeller. Here's Graham. That 3 off the mark. The Nets shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Charlotte. In the corner, it's Monk. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Iman Shumpert.
Now Graham. 1:41 left in the third. Pass to Williams. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
David Nwaba.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. To the left wing. Monk for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Jordan. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy one.
Graham kicks to Williams. Here's Graham, guarded by Shumpert. Kept alive. The pass to Monk. Shoots a 3. sinks the triple. Monk's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're going to have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half,
2 points.
a total of 3 overall. He can run hot or cold, but no doubt about which way he's running tonight. There's steam coming off of him.
Pass to Batum. Knocked loose. He feeds it to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 10.
This is the kind of teammate Batum is. You like seeing him share it like this.
Jordan the pass to Claxton. Over Williams. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Oh, I like the bounce pass there. He's getting creative.
Passes it to Graham. And Jordan sends it back.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
And so it's Brooklyn, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Charlotte shooting around 40% from the floor here. They've got Martin, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Bacon. And there's Bismack Biyombo, and it's Batum in at the point guard position. So that's the Hornets 5. Biyombo, no luck.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
Feeds it to Kidd-Gilchrist. Buries it down low. Kidd-Gilchrist has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hornets. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Ellenson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. But all too common. Basketball one-on-one. And the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
And Jordan sends it back. Usa passes to Nwaba. A baseline J. The offensive rebound. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Great Jordan. One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Pass to Bacon. Makes it off the glass.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Here's Musa. A second chance effort. Biyombo with the block. But they recover it. Goes up again, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Well, last season for sure, Greg, a bit of a journey for DeAndre Jordan as he went from the Mavericks to the Knicks before his free agency. Now he is a part of Brooklyn.
And both KD and Kyrie took pay cuts to get Jordan on board. Still a factor with his size and defense, despite a lackluster year in 2019. Nets are hoping he can find his magic and be a force once again. And after spending his first NBA decade with the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan bounced around last season. Remains a supreme athlete and rebounder, though, at that center position.
Here's Rozier, and it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Nwaba. drains the three-pointer.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
And a nightly double-double threat is DeAndre Jordan, but some dissatisfaction with his play last season. Greg, what was that?
Well, I felt like his impact has tailed off just a bit from his peak with the Clippers. Sometimes the great athletes have more of an adjustment as they enter their 30s.
Brooklyn foul call.
Caruth is checked in for DeAndre Jordan.
That's his first personal foul. Nets substitution. Rodion's Caruth.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Martin. Musa grabs the miss.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Here's Nwaba. Again, the Nets for 2.
David. With the second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up there.
Now, here's Rozier. To the inside. And they're running for the finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Outside, Martin. The feed to Kid Gilchrist. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Left side, Martin. And Charlotte turns it over again.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. The Nets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Puts it up from 17. Pinson, that's good. Pinson's got his first points in this one. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here is Rozier. Picked him clean. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Nwaba. Biyombo with the block. Kid Gilchrist looking around. Banked in off the glass.
And at 6'7", Kid Gilchrist has some deceptively good handles. Really putting on a show out there.
Here's Caruth. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. There's the pass to Bacon. And that's a foul called on Henry Ellenson. That is his first foul of the game. As it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league can find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
Legendary baller like Mike, like Will. 96 Impala, on wheels. Up against the wall, that Fox Hills. Like a boss asked me how I feel. Successful street, touching them first meals. All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle pay the price. one slice.
Now, here's Rozier. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. And Gomez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Mwaba. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
There's Bacon. No good on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Ellenson. Over Rozier. A nice shot by Ellenson.
Henry Ellenson.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now, here's Rozier. He's covered closely. Back to Hernan Gomez. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Ellenson. Again, the Nets for 2.
Kevin, that type of D, that's not going to get it done. I mean, it can't be giving up those kinds of shots.
Rozier with the ball. Out to the wing. There's Bacon. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Pinson. Here's Musa. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Hornets have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Nets.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Mwaba gets the bucket.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Rozier, the pass to Bacon. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Here's Mwaba. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
Charlotte has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Rozier, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. And the 3 off target. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting extremely well here lately, around 61% in the fourth. And the basket by Karuch.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Here's Kid Gilchrist, and the layup falls.
Man, I like it. How hard Kid Gilchrist works for these close-range shots. It's just a testament to how much confidence he has in himself.
Here's Rozier, and Ellenson pulls it down. Ellenson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Again, the Nets for 2.
Henry Ellenson.
Charlotte shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Pass to Bacon. He feeds it to Kid Gilchrist. Basket counts.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Pinson. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Theo Pinson.
Charlotte shooting around 41% on the night. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Pass to Bacon. Now Rozier. Shoots the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Oh, beautiful looking 3-ball from Rozier. Really expanding his range.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Lets it go from the wing. Again, the Nets for 2.
Theo Pinson.
So it's the Hornets now. And there's the pass to Bacon. And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps less to fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, get the money, but what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see, and if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. C-Web, excellent.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Oh, Shumpert was just so graceful on that drive. He was just outstanding to getting the D to whack him when he was penetrating.
At the line, Iman Shumpert. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Shumpert.
No, I love Shumpert. I mean, defensively, he's reliable, but offensively, these guys now can depend on him, and he has a great sense for when to shoot the ball as well.
And both free throws good from Iman Shumpert. Chris, I read this the other day, the NBA announcing the development of the BAL, the Basketball African League. They feel there's a lot of untapped potential there. I would tend to agree.
I'm so excited. I already put my name in the hat to go out there and work with and help develop these kids. Oh, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, just think about this. You want to know what type of talent is out there? Let's just start with Akeem. Then we go to Mutombo, Embiid. He's from Cameroon. How about Antetokounmpo, who has Nigerian parents? I mean, we can keep on going. How about Ibaka help find Siakam? Oh, my goodness. Yes. There's some talent out there, baby. And yes, I'm excited for the BAL, the Basketball African League. Africa, stand up, baby.
And the basket by Karuch.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
1:32 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Martin. The 15-footer. Rebounded by the Nets. Nwaba's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Spencer Dinwiddie.
He had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
Here's Biyombo. And the Hornets miss again.
Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They lead. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Still trying to apply the finishing touches. That's what they'll be talking about.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up.
Is you thinking I'm jumping the leak in the leak? Immediately show up this evening and wait till you sleeping. Kick the door open, I'm scanning for motion. I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. Don't want, I just want the Lucci. Show me and all of my Poochies can me. Put his loose chains, take his boot thing, got the PF chains, and take him cake and steak or something.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Spencer Dinwiddie.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Here's Nwaba. Again, the Nets for two.
David Nwaba saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Nobody near Kid Gilchrist, and the Hornets miss again. Here's Nwaba. Over Martin. Off on that one. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
We just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
The ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.